Do I think it's going to be a success? No. Do I think it's going to be as bad as the Wii U? No. I think it's going to be kind of in the middle. I don't think it's going to sell as well as the PS4 or anything like that, or the PS2, or the Wii. I don't think it's going to sell as good as the Wii. Definitely not going to sell as good as the Wii. Maybe if there's good reviews and it's a really good console, but I don't think it's going to be that good.
Today we're going to talk about the Nintendo Switch once again, but we're going to do it a little bit differently.
Oh yeah, see, like it.
Oh,
That is all from the Squid Research Lab. Oh, I almost forgot something very important. Splatoon 2!
What's up guys, Cameron here, and welcome to another episode of BreakDown, the show where we reveal the hidden information in your favorite video game so you click away more informed. In this episode, we're going to talk about why I believe the Nintendo Switch will flop. So, let's get right into the video. So to start off, it's safe to say that recently Nintendo hasn't been very successful in the console/hardware department sales-wise compared to Sony and Microsoft. Sony has sold over 53 million PlayStation 4s since its launch in 2013, compared to the Wii U's mere 13 million. Now while 13 million units sold sounds like a big number, this is nothing compared to the previous success of the Wii, which broke over 100 million units sold. So, objectively speaking, the Wii U was a fail on Nintendo's part. Many people were confused by the name, it was underpowered compared to the other consoles out when it launched, and it greatly lacked third-party support. It seems that nearly the only reason people were purchasing Wii U's was for the exclusive Nintendo IP games on the console, which can only get it so far. And I feel that the Nintendo Switch will see many of the same problems that the Wii U did and will, business-wise, fail. One thing that I think will contribute to the Switch's ultimate demise is the seemingly low volume of launch titles. Currently, there's only 4 games confirmed to be available on launch day with the Nintendo Switch. Now, obviously more titles might be launching then, but considering Nintendo already had their large Nintendo Switch presentation, I don't feel that any other big games with mass appeal and lots of hype will be coming on March 3rd. The current 4 confirmed release day titles are 1-2 Switch, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Skylanders Imaginators, and Just Dance 2017. Now, if you actually look into what platforms these games are available for, every single game except 1-2 Switch is currently available or will be released on other platforms. Even the most hyped and anticipated game, Zelda Breath of the Wild, will be released on the Wii U, so at least in my eyes, on launch day, there really is nothing exciting available that I couldn't pick up on another console. Talking more about games, I fear that the third-party support from developers will be generally limited like the Wii U. The Switch is already behind spec-wise compared to the original Xbox One and PS4. While over 50 development partners have indicated their support for the Nintendo Switch, we haven't seen many confirmed titles that will be available anytime soon. The only third-party titles I've seen so far are FIFA, Just Dance 2017, and Skyrim, a game that came out in 2011. While this, I guess, is a step in the right direction, Nintendo seems to be missing the mark in my opinion. So, once again, the lineup of launch titles seems pretty weak, and the strength of the Switch's launch will really define its success. The Switch also seems to be following the motion control gimmick of the Wii with the new Joy-Con controllers. It's honestly a pretty cool feature, but if not enough games are built with traditional controller use in mind, this could really turn off a lot of people. I don't expect this to be a real problem though, as most games seem to allow both modes of play, but Nintendo has to prove that the Switch can play well in both of these areas. However the Switch's fate turns out, it's clear that this is the system that will make or break Nintendo's hardware manufacturing. Just last year, Nintendo reported a financial loss of over $57 million between April and September. If this trend of an overall loss were to continue further, Nintendo likely wouldn't have the resources to ever produce another console again. Many have pointed to similarities between Nintendo and Sega in this regard, as Sega stopped manufacturing their own hardware in 1999 after the flop of the Dreamcast and now solely focus on creating games. This is a possibility that's very real to Nintendo and may partly explain why they've recently begun launching mobile games on iPhone and Android. I want to see the Switch succeed, but because of all the weak lineup of launch games, questionable third-party support, and previous failures in the hardware space, I feel the Nintendo Switch will flop financially and possibly be Nintendo's final console. So, I want to thank you all for watching, and be sure to give me ideas in the comments on what I should do for the future episodes of BreakDown. Hopefully from watching this video, you have kind of a better understanding of my opinions on the Nintendo Switch and why I think it would flop. As I said, I don't want it to flop. I want this to actually succeed, and I want this to be an amazing console that brings Nintendo back. But I just honestly don't feel like that's what's going to happen at the moment. So, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. It really helps with spreading this video to other interested people. And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see future episodes of BreakDown. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.